You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into...
Tiny House Live. And 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Command engine start. 2, 1. Ignition. We have liftoff. Ship is cleared to south.
I stopped. No change. Everything exactly as it had been before. But no, the clock said 6:31 when I started, and now it was 8:09. And the candle, shorter by inches. And yet by my watch, which was in the machine with me, only a few seconds had passed. And as yet I was traveling very slowly. What if I went faster?
Tiny House Live. Tiny House Live.
Intoxicating. So I pushed the lever on toward even greater speed.
And just like that, you find yourself right here with me. Hi, your professor. Hi, your professor. Did I repeat myself? I repeat myself when under stress. I repeat myself when under stress. I'm sorry. Yes, you're right here, your professor, high in the hills of Pentecosta. Hello, world around us. Glad to see you. Glad to see you, or maybe you can see me. I'm here tonight. I'm glad you've joined me here in the inspirational space station. I like to think I'm high above the stuff that goes down there on planet Earth. That maybe a quarter of it I'm really interested in. So I think I can bring you up here with me for an hour and introduce you to some of the more interesting things that I'm finding down on the planet and show them to you up here in either my laboratory, where you find me right here tonight, because I've been kind of really busy creating some stuff. Hello, Thala. Good to see you checking in. Yeah, we're off to a good start. I gave us a little brief tour last week of my new space lounge, which was fun to put together, and I might end up back there tonight for a drink, maybe a nightcap. What else do I have? I've got some live music coming up tonight from a couple of projects that I've just worked on over the last weekend with Kevin Russell and his Familiar Strangers and Levi Lloyd's workshop. So I've got a couple local videos to play there and some really big fun thing to do at the end of the thing with another great video of somebody else I worked with. I'm not going to tell you yet. I'm just going to let you hang on that for a little bit. So yeah, I'm just kind of in a bit of a laid back mood tonight. I just found out that over the weekend that two of my, hello Leon, glad to see you. I was just told by a friend of mine that my main guy that I worked with, two of them actually over the last weekend, both checked positive for COVID. These are two people I spent intimate time with. I don't mean intimate, but I mean we had dinner and we worked together. And so that was just last week. So tomorrow I'm going straight out to get tested myself to make sure I'm okay. I'm feeling okay. A little aches and pains from you know, carrying some gear last week, but I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling fine. Hi, Isis. And, you know, I'm doing well, but I'm at the same time, this is kind of why I'm arranging my shows kind of week by week right now. So those who can join, and those who fall to the wayside can have to wait a little while. And, you know, my apologies to a number of people who I've talked to, but we're just going to have to wait. It's kind of day by day in my tiny house world right now. Matter of fact, I'll announce during the week, I may or may not do the show next week, only because I may take this opportunity to kind of lay back for a week. If in fact I end up with some sort of positive check on this thing, I'll find out in 3 or 4 days, they tell me. And I've got to cancel 2 gigs this weekend, I think, because how can I go out there in good conscience not knowing, right? That's the right thing to do. And believe me, nobody wants to be out there working more than me right now. I am going to show you some of the good things I've been coming up with, because people are turning out, and they are respectfully turning out. I can only talk about Sonoma County and Marin County. These are the 2 counties I've been working in and out of. But I can tell you, people are respectful out there. You know, they're close proximities. They're wearing masks. They wear them at the right time. I see good things going. I see a good trend happening. And yes, it is a happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Where are we anyway? Tiny House Live. That's right. Tiny House Live. That's us right here every Wednesday, except maybe next Wednesday. I'll let you know. I'm not sure yet. I'm kind of teetering on it. You know, when they find out that you may have it and you're not sure, and you keep thinking, okay, maybe this little ache and pain is like that, or maybe am I sniffling, or I don't know. I feel fine. You are the best medicine. You are the best medicine for me here to right now. And everybody that's seen, Lady, good to see you. Isis, lovely to have you with me. Of course, always. Mackenzie, great here. Lee, hello, and Thela. All right. You know, I want to play some local stuff tonight because that's what I've been videoing in Sonoma County. But what would you? I'm looking over here. What would you ladies like to see in here? I know 3/4 of you are going to see more Eric Martin. And if I could only arrange that on a regular basis, if it was only possible. But you know, he's out there on the road doing his great thing with Trickster, and bless his heart, when he comes back, you know, we'll sit back and relax and have a non-interview and hang out. Maybe I got a nice little lounge apothecary scene I'm working on. Maybe I'll bring Eric into the apothecary scene. Either way. But anybody else out there in the Bay Area, I know we cover a lot of territory out there when I'm looking at who's with us right now. So realizing you may not know all the local talent, but you know, I bless your heart for joining me here and just to see what your professor comes up with each week, you know, and that's ideally what I try to do, is just keep changing the pace. That's all you can do in life, right? Pick it up, change the pace. Wish everybody well. Make sure everybody's happy and healthy around you. By the way, those of you, and I think I've talked to each one of you individually, those who reach out to me on my personal Facebook messaging, bless your heart. I'm glad to talk to you. I'm glad to share my little tiny house world right now online like this. And you know, I'm a good conversationalist. I like to chat. You know, these days, you know, it's a lot of fun as an extension of what I do in here. What I'm saying is your professor's here for you. There you go. Why? These dog boy. Actually, let it be known I'm actually more of a cat man, but I happen to have a dog boy shirt, and I should make a cat man shirt. All right. What can I tell you? We're going to start off tonight, I think, with didn't I have a couple notes? Didn't I make a couple notes? Oh, yes, I'm still unofficially sponsored by Lagunitas Little Something. Ain't she sweet? All right. Well, let me see. I think maybe everything is going to be okay. I'm sure of it. You know, I'm a positive thinker, and that can typically weigh out any virus. No, not really, but I like to think so. Positive thinking. It is a dis-ease. In other words, my body will not be in dis-ease. That's what I tell myself. I wake every morning and have a bowl of oatmeal and a good strong cup of coffee, and maybe have a hit off a bowl. Anyway, that's just my life. High in the hills of Petacotia. Everybody know where that is, by the way? Everybody know? You're wondering right now, where is Petacotia? I can look up on the map, you won't find it. That's half the reason why. You'll never find me, unless you're invited. And then you got to message me, and who knows? But, you know, it could be a long road trip for a lot of you, I see. Anyway, all I'm really saying is I'm glad you're here with me on another Tiny House Live. And I had a great week last week, great fun thing with the whole setting up my lounge. You could look around and see what's going on there. This is my steampunk laboratory. I take a lot of videos and do a lot of fun video editing in here. You know, it's a bit of time travel. And as you heard in my opening, because that is from the That's real time travel right there, right there. All right, all right. I'm going to check and see what's going on over here in my laboratory. Pull up an example of exactly what needs to happen in this given moment. Why? Only because I can. Only because I can. Now, I've got something I've been working on in between with Kevin Russell and his Familiar Strangers, and I've been turning out some good stuff. Now, this falls into the, we'll say, country swing. You got to love Bob Wills. You know, it's just fun stuff, really. And I really enjoy getting cameras on this. And this was this video I'm going to play. First of all, is called "I Like to Two-Step Two." I like to two-step two. And once again, Kevin Russell is Familiar Strangers. Where was it, Professor? Well, if you must ask, it was at Rancho Nicasio in Marin County. Great club, by the way. Great club, owned by Bob and Angela Straley. Some great artists themselves. Really cool place. Those who may be able to go there, go visit. It's really cool. You'll enjoy it. I did, and I enjoyed working there, and had a great time. And a great meal, by the way. That means a lot to me. All right, here we go. Kevin Russell is Familiar Strangers. I like to two-step two. Yes, I do.
I've been all around this old town looking for a woman like you. Somebody I can talk to about the things I like to do. I like to have a good time. Well, honey, I know you do too.
Sorry about that.
I like to listen to the rock and roll, but honey, I like a two-step too. Well, there's a damn good band that Jack's plays, playing music from New Orleans. They got a dude on bass guitar, beats anything I ever seen. They might even play some James Brown, we can dance to the boogaloo. I like to listen to the rock and roll, but honey, I like a two-step too. I like a two-step too, whatever you want to do. I know a funky little juke joint where we can listen to some low-down blues. I like to have a good time, oh honey, I know you do too. I like to listen to the rock and roll, but honey, I like a two-step too. I won't let you go hungry, girl, I aim to please. I got a glove box full of coupons, good for a drink and a gristle cheese. Well, it don't matter to me, baby, I just wanna be with you. I like to listen to the rock and roll, but honey, I like a two-step too. I like a two-step too, whatever you wanna do. I know a funky little juke joint where we can listen to some low-down blues. I like to have a good time, well, honey, I know you do too. I like to listen to the rock and roll, but honey, I like a two-step too. All right, Candy Girard. Two-step too, whatever you want. I like to listen to the rock and roll, but honey, I like a two-step too. I like to listen to the rock and roll, but honey, I like a two-step too.
Here's my library. You like that? I do a lot of reading in there. Study the globe, you know, listen to my Victrola. I have a 1910 Victrola right there. Richter talking machine. Spins lovely 33s and a thirds. That's my world. Were you dancing? I love it. You know, that's one thing I get in my line of work. In here too, I have a lot of friends who cover the alt country and the country swing, like we just saw with right there with Kevin Russell and his Familiar Strangers. And I love that stuff. It's bouncy, it's fun, it's good energy, you know. And then I've got some other stuff coming up with Levi Lloyd at his workshop, where we go off in the rhythm and blues and that's awesome. And I'm ending it up tonight with some classic rock stuff you're gonna love. Something I haven't shown here yet anyway on Tiny House Live. So if you wonder what I do each week, well, you know, I kind of, what did Kelly say? Kelly said, fun, felt like I was back down in Nashville. Yes, Kelly gets it. Yeah, you know, honky tonk. Let's go honky tonkin'. You ready? I got one more for Kevin in a few minutes. I'm going to play one more next from Levi, and then you know what I'm going to do? Anybody see any of my Epicurean or my apothecary demonstrations in here, like my bacon jam, which is now famous, even on the Food Network. Bacon jam, they're doing it. And what did I do last week? Oh, my drunk sailor. I forgot the name. Darn it, drunk sailor. Oh, my drunk sailor Jerry. Anyway, my drink that I had a couple episodes back. Go back and watch it. It was a lot of fun. And I'm going to give you a tour of my kitchen, is really what I want to say, although I refer to it as Studio K. Now, if you had looked on my Facebook page recently, you may have seen that I had torn my Studio K affectionately apart. Because I'm adding a piece of utilitarian gear to my environment, really important, and of course I had to change everything to be able to make this piece of gear come in to make that happen. So I'm going to leave you hanging on that, and when we come back from this song, I'm going to play with Levi Lloyd and his workshop with Miss D. You're going to like Miss D with 29 Ways, and where was this? The Reelin' Brand in Sonoma, California, about 30 miles from Pensacola, as far as any crows fly. Except those crows fly straight up. All right. Yeah, let's do Levi Lloyd, Miss D. We'll come back, and I want to show you my kitchen. I'm really, nobody's seen it. Not even people here in Pepperland around me have seen this kitchen modification. You will be the first who are with me right now. So let's do Levi Lloyd right here in his workshop. And I got some more work coming up with Levi as well, and Kevin Russell as well. And people have been coming and saying, listen, will you come mix me? Will you come video me? Bless your hearts. Thank you for throwing work in your professor's direction. You know I need it, and thanks for all you who donated and gifted toward my Venmo and my GoFundMe. You helped me a whole lot. Oh, Kelly knows who she's awesome. Yes, who Miss D is. Kelly, where are you? Must be in our area of the world then. Awesome. Every time she was saying, well, you're going to like this then, because man, she's saying on both videos I got tonight feature her. So let's do one right now. Then we'll come back and I'll give you a little Epicurean treat. I don't know. I'm just trying to use that word because I looked it up today. No, I know what Epicurean means. All right, let's make this transition better and smoother than the last one. Which, you know, as you know anything about your professor, I'm pretty much a one-man act in here, you know, except me and my green screen and lovely sunset tonight. And look out there. The sun's going down over the mountains. Don't get distracted. I'm just buying time so I can play this for you.
I got 29 ways to get to my baby door. 29 ways just to get to my baby door. And if he needs me bad, I can find about 2 or 3 more. I can ease through the window, I can go through the front. Gonna get rough and put a hole in the wall. 29 ways just to get to my baby doll. Yeah, and if he needs me bad, I got 2 or 3 more. I got 29 ways.
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 I got 29. Get to my baby. Come on, somebody. That was Bob over there on the organ. He got 29 ways too. Maybe more. I know I got some more. I got a whole lot of ways. Yeah. I can drop through the chimney, pick the lock. I even got a hole behind Grandpa's clock. 29 ways just to get to my baby doll. And if he needs me bad, I got 2, 3 more. Y'all sing with me. I got 29 ways, you say.
29 ways.
I got 29 ways, say.
29 ways.
I got 29 ways.
29 ways.
I got 29 ways.
I got 29 ways.
I got 29 ways to get to my... Levi, how many ways? Good things have never been said. Even got a trapdoor under his bed. 29 ways just to get to my baby door. Well, if he needs me, I know he needs me. I got 2 or 3 more. I got 29 ways.
I got 29 ways.
29 ways.
I got 29 ways.
29 ways.
29 ways.
29 ways.
29 ways.
29 ways, get to my baby door. Oh, yeah. I got more than that. Give it up for these guys. Thank y'all. You know how to party, yeah.
There you see it. There you see my kitchen. Wait a minute now. Hold on. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Hold on. Well, we'll wait. We'll say goodnight to Mackenzie first. If you haven't left us yet, you may want to stay in for a second and look at my kitchen. I've been working really hard at it. If you've seen any of my, we're going to go back there for a second. That's what we're going to do. If you've seen any of my shows from the past, you've noticed that I've changed a lot in this world. So let me go back here and take off my headphones for a second and give you a little tour. Besides, I need to freshen up and come on with me for a second. Come on, let's just go in here. Ordinarily, I'd be thinking about maybe mixing up a nice little drink or something. By the way, I've got a great little glass here. Like this one? It's great for desserts. That's when I put the Myers lemon. This is what I'm going to be having at the end of the show, by the way. I'm a carrot on a stick kind of guy. Something good for waiting for me at the end of the show. And tonight it's my Meyer lemon ice cream cock and bowl with just a little bit of Sailor Jerry. Great. What do somebody forget? I forget what we called it last week. I need to remind you. It was drunk Sailor Jerry. I think that's what drunk Sailor Jerry. That's what it was. Anyway, that was Shelley too. Shannon. Oh my goodness, I'm confused without my monitor and without my headphones on. Either way, yes, as you can see in here, I got my new range top up here with my new exhaust fan. I can make all kinds of noise. But it solves a great problem in here because obviously I had no exhaust fan before. So it helps my entire kitchen in here. I redid my shelving up here. I cut it back, gave me a little more room in here. But I got 6 more inches of kitchen now because I cut my shelves in half. And I've got all my spices, my tangine, my turmeric, my sumac, my shish kebab, more turmeric. I got cumin, 7 spices, all my friends in the Moroccan barbecue. So I collect lots of spices, and that's how I kind of kick all my stuff up. What are you drinking here tonight, Professor? Look at this. He's got a little aperitif with a habanero in it, waiting for some sort of liquid to... Oh, by the way, where did I... Oh, at the Real and Brand in Sonoma, they made me a hot, spicy margarita, and it had the turmeric. The tangine all around the rim of the glass. Ooh, tangine and salt mixed together with a spiced up margarita that had habanero, and it was really spicy, really good. I love those kind of things if you know me at all. So anyway, yeah, we installed this whole thing, had to change everything in here to do it. You can see down here, over here, I went through and I stained all my cabinets. I went to a nice golden cherry, connected them all. Some more stuff down here that I did. Even did my little secret jar thing over here. Yeah, anyway, had a lot of fun in here. Just wanted to show off. I'll get some people in here performing pretty soon, as soon as we get to that point of COVID relief. For now, though, I'm enjoying the new kitchen vibe, and it means I'll be doing some more cooking stuff too, which I really love to do. So I'm figuring out maybe a stir fry or something in my crock pot. If not, I'll break out my George Foreman grill and get busy. All right, I'm going back in here for a second. Look around. You can look around, see what you see. I know you can't see the spices too far from there, but either way, and it's just back here in the back green room, over the hill, down the dale, and yeah, pretty much right back here into my little world with you, back in my lab, feeling comfortable, feeling safe. Let me get my headphones in so I feel connected. There we go. Oh, well, see, now you have no idea what it's like to go without headphones on and not being able to hear your microphone. It's just like walking a tightrope wire with no net. My goodness. 40 years in the audio business, and he's having trouble putting his mic in a stand. Well, what did you think? Was that kind of cool? I mean, I'm realizing you can only see so much when it's on camera like this, but for me, it's just a guarantee. You know, I did it all for $5.95. That's what it cost me to get the stain and stain all that stuff in the hands too, and I didn't have to buy the grill top. So there you go. All right, little tour there of my Studio K, and you know, I'll get some people back in here pretty soon doing some live stuff with me. As I say, I may take next week off to do some stuff. You know, God, I'd love to get away for a day or two. I don't mean to work. I someplace with a hot tub and a comfy bed. All right. Hello, Gary Chateau. Good to see you. Good to see you checking in. You're here, ladies and gentlemen. Gary Chateau's with us. Awesome. Yeah. Talk around. Say hello to everybody. Yes, a lemon cocky sailor. And Kelly, you're the one who named it. So thank you. The lemon cocky sailor. And right now, Gary's going, what? What are they talking about? What kind of show is this? It's a combination of the Meyer Lemon, Cock and Bull, and Sailor Jerry. So try that one on, Gary. Try that one on. Hey, I've got some more stuff coming up because I'm going to play another Kevin Russell from the Nicasio out there, and I'm going to play another one from Levi Lloyd from the Real and Brand. So this is all things that people haven't even seen yet. I know if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, that's a great place to see stuff when it first comes out, because anything I do goes there first. It kind of lives there until I bring it out in public. And so you're welcome to go there and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me that big thumbs up. I'm working my way toward legitimacy. My age, it's not a bad thing to go for. Not a bad thing for. What are you saying, Thela? You're on a diet? Hearing about them, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. Well, you could make it with well, don't make it with the Myers sherbet. God, you go with a sorbet. You know, go with a gelato. There you go. That's no better or worse. It's more higher fat content. You know, there's a time and a place for all those things. You have one thing less, so you can have one thing more later. That's my rule. It's all about balance, my friends. All about balance. And that's what I'm trying to do these days, maintain a life, trying to maintain my work, trying to get out there and work, but now things keep a little bit tougher once again, I'll be finding out through some my tests this week if how I stand. As I may have mentioned, some of you are just still checking in here, that two of my people that I've worked with very, very closely have tested positive, giving me cause and concern about myself, because we were intimately working together in live video and audio shows situations. So I'm doing my testing to see how I fare and all of that. Feel fine. You know, if I got to hide 5 days in here, maybe I'll do 5 shows in a row and I'll just whine a lot. No, that's no fun. I wouldn't do that to you. I really wouldn't. But I would like to know, what kind of shows would you like? I can make up anything in here. Where would you like me to go tomorrow? I can get out of this little laboratory, and I could go to Paris, France. We could go through the Congo. Anybody got any ideas for me? Where you'd like to go? Where would you like to go on vacation? A virtual vacation with your professor. I think I just thought of a show. That's a show waiting to happen. It's like a Seinfeld. I don't need a reason. I don't need a theme. That's a show right there. Your virtual vacation with the professor. Tell me where you'd like to go. Damn, I'll make it happen. And if you come in here, then then I can really make it happen. So, you know, that would be fun. Some gaming would be cool. What? Gaming? Well, that's true. You know, I'm actually a big fan of No Man's Sky. Now, see, you don't think I'm a gamer, but I'm not really a gamer, because if you know anything about No Man's Sky, it's virtually not a game. It's just exploration and trying to live through all these things attacking you. But I appreciate gaming. I've got a curved screen in here that I'm looking at for my monitor. It's curved, kids. Never buy a flat screen again. You wouldn't buy a black and white TV, would you? No, why would you? You'd buy a curved screen. It's so much easier on your eyes. Think about it. Your eyes are round. Shouldn't your screen have a curve too? These are the kind of things that you only hear on
House Boy. House Boy.
That's right.
House Boy.
Only here with your professor. Sam, you're a gamer. What do you play? What do you play, Sam? I want to know. Second Life? Are you a Second Lifer? That's crazy shit. That's crazy shit. I will go off in gaming land. And I have done that. I've actually put myself down there in a little picture and spun myself through different planets on No Man's Sky. So I've got one of those on my website somewhere back there, on this YouTube channel that you can subscribe to right here on ViralMediaArt, and you can go back through tons of stuff. Trust me, I've been working on this vibe for quite a while. Everything and anything. Well, moderation, Sam. Moderation. At least you can't get too damaged doing video games. All right. Well, what am I going to go next? Oh, that's right. I want to go back to another Kevin Russell for you, because I had 2 from Kevin and I had 2 from Levi. So let's go back and do another little piece coming up here with Kevin Russell and his Familiar Strangers. Once again, this is from Rancho Nicasio, and boy, what a nice place, great vibe, and I just had a great time working there with my brother Bubba, doing all the audio for this. And Bubba sends me the video, or he sends me the audio. I glue it to the video during the show, switch some cameras around, bring it back to you, and turn it right back around. That's kind of what I do in this world. It's not just collecting video. It's what do you do with that video once you've got it? Get it out there. And I just throw it out there, folks. Each week, projects I work on, here they come. And each of the bands I've worked with who hired me to be there got a full video of everything they did that night, of which we go back and choose parts and pieces out of to make demos or YouTube segments or headers or whatever they want to do. with the material I gather for them. So a great deal to offer anybody in the Bay Area, I'll say. And I'm getting busy. Matter of fact, so busy, what have I got? I potentially, if I'm okay, I have a show this Saturday at the Rio Nito Roadhouse with the Bluebirds. Great band. I love the guys, all classic American rock stuff. Just, I mean, standard, great stuff. Fun band. And Kevin Russell over at the Twin Oaks. So all I'm going to do over that'll be, I guess, on the 29th. And SR Laws is the Big Easy. I haven't worked with Scott at SR Laws in quite a while. That'll be February 11th. Just some of the things on the horizon for me, and those things I'll be videoing and bringing back to you. Why? Because I can. That's right. Oh, what's going on over here in the chat line? Sam plays anything and everything. You go, Sam. And Gary, what? Yeah, well, see, everybody loves Gary. And you know, I saw Kevin and Ann Hutchinson out dancing. All right, there you go, Gary. There's your check for the week. And I'm actually seeing a lot of the community that I was part of at the Redwood Cafe at both places, particularly at the Reel and Brand. It seems to me so many people have moved to the Reel and Brand. And it's once again a great place as well, you know. So I'll be back there again too, I'm sure, with Levi Lloyd every other Thursday. I think he's got a show coming up. Levi's got a show coming up with Willie Jordan coming in to do that, my friends, you're gonna want to see some segments from that. So where are we going next? Let's see. Look right there in the corner. What does it say? I can see it right up there. It says right there on my board. It says right there, Kevin Russell. Let's do that. Then we'll come back and we'll reevaluate our existence. Something like that. Oh my goodness.
That old-fashioned love in my heart, and there it will always remain, like an ivy clinging vine, clinging closer all the time, through the years and the tears, just the same. Got that old-fashioned faith in my heart, nothing can keep us apart. Dry land may turn to sea, but there'll be no change in me. Got that old-fashioned love in my heart. Sean Allen. Like an ivy clinging vine, clinging closer all the time, through the years and the tears just the same. Got that old-fashioned faith in my heart, apart. Dry land may turn to sea, but there'll be no change in me. Got that old-fashioned love in my heart. Got that old-fashioned love in my heart. Well, all right.
Yeah, walk down this way. I got a chair for you right over here. Come on, sit down. Right over there. Have a seat. Relax. Right over there near the piano. I hear Billy Joel's going to be in by in a little while. And I'll fix you up a nice little drunken sailor. Drunken Sailor Jerry. Come on, sit down. Relax. Room for all of you right here in my little tiny house lounge, the Space Lounge. I thought we'd trip through my lounge for a second. And then, you know, I got one more thing for you to play tonight on the way out. And what are you saying up here? What are you saying? Let me catch up over here on the chat line. So yeah, you know, it was a great song actually by Kevin and the guys, and I'm really pleased with a lot of stuff I'm collecting right now. It's the quality is where I like it to see. It took me quite a while to get it there. What's in the attendant wash show? Well, that's where Donnie Medeiros and the Blues Defenders are holding court now. They can't be at the Redwood Cafe on Mondays, and I've been by there. They do a nice job over there too. They do a nice job. You know, I can't wait until they actually can start taking advantage of the room upstairs, because actually the Washoe House out there on Stony Point Road, lower than Petacotia, much lower than Petacotia, but they have a really nice environment, and it could be cool. And by the way, if you're there in the mornings, they make the world's best Bloody Mary. Everything in it, to any spice level you want, everything in it but celery. No celery. Everybody puts celery in it. So everything, asparagus, bacon, you name it, they'll put it in there and make it spicy. I like those. I like spicy drinks. That might be one of my next little mixology things I do in my new little styly Studio K kitchen in there. So yeah. Yep, Monday Night Pro Jams, Donnie Medeiros and the boys, a bunch of great players, and everybody tunes in through there. I'll mention Sean Allen there on the Telecaster. I'll mention Bob McBain coming up in just a minute. Where am I over here? That's right. I still want to hit one more with Built for Comfort. Let's squeeze that in real quick. I'm keeping track of my timing here tonight, keeping track of my energy tonight, trying to keep myself up and in your face. Here I am. Hello, up and in your face. Anyway. Great to have you here with me once again, high in the hills of Petacotia on a lovely Wednesday here in this part of the world. I hope it's great where you are. People being happy and healthy and taking care of one another. That's what this is all about here, especially here in my little tiny house world. So, you know, do what you can. Say hello. Take care. What's going on? I love to read the chats. I get sidetracked by reading what you guys are talking about. I go, what are you talking about? What are you saying? I want to know. So anyway. Anybody want to take a virtual vacation with a professor? Give me a location. Where do we go? Who knows? Maybe we'll go there. Or maybe only virtually. I think about getting glasses in here so I can do this whole show in 3D. I think it'd be kind of cool looking around my tiny world. I think you might like it. Always experimenting here in my laboratory. Although right now I think I'm sipping here in my new space lounge. Thanks for coming aboard with me tonight. We've gone through my laboratory. I think we took a little thing through my apothecary into my personal library, and now we found myself in the Space Lounge bar, drinking, yes, my friends, unofficially sponsored little something. Ain't she sweet? All right, what do I got for you? Yes, my friends, I've got another Levi Lloyd workshop coming up from the Real and Brand. Andromeda Galaxy. Andromeda Galaxy. Now you're close. You're very close, Kelly. To why are you like this, Kelly? I'm laughing at myself. We parallel on so many things. You'll like where I'm going after Levi's thing. All right. You like this? Like you read my mind. You know everybody I know or don't know. So anyway, yes, we're close to the Andromeda Galaxy, more closer than you think when we come back. But next, I'm gonna finish up some business with Levi Lloyd and his workshop at the Real Brand with Miss D, belting out. I forget what we got. Oh, Built for Comfort. Come on, man. She's a classic. She's a classic singer, and she's sweet as hell, man. I mean, she wanted to talk and gave me all kinds of nice thoughts when she finished the show that night, and it was really fun. I love the Vreeland brand. Boy, they good food there. I mentioned the spicy margarita with the spicy cumin. No. I forget now. Darn it! I got to go look at my spice shelf and remind myself. I'll do that while we listen to Levi Lloyd right here one more time. Then we'll come back and I've only got one more thing after this. We'll be pretty close to an hour show. It's kind of what I was vibing on tonight. Energies are up. Got my wig on tight. How about you? And let's. I don't know. Somebody stop me. I'm going non sequitur. Somebody better stop me.
He act like he was gonna come and eat you. Ow. Well, just some folks will feel like that, but the way I'm built, you couldn't call me fat, 'cause I'm built for comfort. I ain't built for speed. I got every damn thing that a good man need. I ain't got no dime, I ain't got no gold. Do have love to satisfy your soul. Built for comfort. I ain't built for speed. I got every damn thing that a good man needs. So fast. Come on. That's speed. Folks are rip and run, folks sweep aside. Getting my love, you got to take your time. Built for comfort, I ain't built for speed. I got every damn thing a good man needs. Because I'm built for comfort, built for comfort, built for comfort, built for comfort. I got every damn thing that a good man needs. Hey. I know you're right.
I ain't built for comfort. I'm built for speed. Am I right? I'm backwards on that. I better think about what I'm talking about. I better listen to what I say. God, you can get in trouble for what you say on radio and TV these days. You know, that's why I say, you know, things like politics and too much COVID talk is too big a subject for a tiny house. Too big. And ISIS just wants to go to the Milky Way. I'm with you on that. And just for that, I will actually pull up some later on another show and pretend we can do that. That sounds, what are you saying, Kelly? That sounds right. Good about now. I'm in New York and there's snowstorm hitting. Oh, that's right. You are in the midst of all that. Oh, I got it. Sometimes I forget. I mean, when I know where somebody is and what you're going through. Yes, Gary, thank you. Gary Schaut, who's always got my back. I can count on you, brother. I appreciate you. And yes, Kelly, you got palm trees and sun. I wish you warmth. I'm sending you warmth. Can you feel it? It's right there. It's coming directly from your professor. It's warmth. There you go. Bet you felt it. I bet you felt it. We're connected. I know you did. All right. Enough of that silliness. What are we talking about? I think. What am I thinking? God only knows. Anybody tell me? Who knows what I'm thinking right now? I dare you to tell me. I'm not going to ask you that question. We'll all get in trouble. But I will tell you that I have one more video to play tonight, and I'm glad to tell you that the band the video I'm going to play of is coming back, and that band is Pete Floyd. Pete Floyd's coming back, and we have a show June 18th, which should be fine. I'm telling you, June is going to be fine. In this part of the world, I swear it's going to be okay. June 18th is the Phoenix Theater, which is great because that's the one we just did last year. Got some great video from it. I'm going to show you one of them right now. I wanted to go back and feature Teal, the lead singer, as Pete Floyd does, of course, some Pink Floyd. I know some of you may have seen this already. Some not this particular segment because I've never aired this, but these are all available on my YouTube channel. So once again, if you haven't subscribed, it's really the best thing to do because then you kind of know what as much as anybody can know what your professor's doing at any given moment when he goes live. That might help me because sometimes I don't know what I want to do when I go live. I put in a lot of work getting ready to go, and I push the button to go, and I kind of let all the pieces fall into place, and you kind of you witness the results. You know, I keep trying to expand my little world, so much so that I got us off the planet's surface and brought us up here to the Inspiration Space Station. Why? Because I wanted an international space station, and I didn't think it was really that international either. So I thought, why can't I just have an inspirational space station where I can invite all my friends up every weekend? You come up on the weekend. Wednesdays are good, but weekends could be even better. Come up and spend the weekend with me up here at the Inspiration Space Station. There's room and lodging for all of y'all. And we got a nightclub and my laboratory and my secret apothecary and a bunch of things I could show you. Either way, I'm just being silly with you, but I do appreciate you here, especially in my lounge. And I think I'm just kind of wrapping this up, but I have to tell you because yes, we're not really going out into space, but the connection to Pete Floyd and thus Pink Floyd and a great version of a Great Gig in the Sky that I want to play by and the lead singing Teal Collins. Once again, Pete Floyd, great show that we did. We're coming back and we're doing another one from what I understand, June 18th. If all things prevail, I think they will. And yeah, it's gonna be amazing. So what you'll see right here is a little bit of some of the larger show stuff I get to do. A lot of the stuff I've been doing lately has been, the small little nightclubs, which I love. I love that vibe, the intimate. I should never say small, they're intimate, and that's a beautiful thing for performance. And if you gather anything from this show tonight, it's just, there's a really strong wealth of talent in the North Bay, Sonoma County in general. And it's an amazing thing. So, styles that come through here, everything you're seeing tonight is something that's very popular in this part of the world. And people travel far and wide, running all the way across the county to go dance to it. There's a wealth of entertainment in Sonoma County that I deeply appreciate. Been part of the scene for going on 40 years. I ain't no kid no more. And I really know when I see a lot of good stuff. And it's not, who's got snow? Oh, man, really? Oh, man, see? Central Sacramento Valley, 75 soon. Well, either way, I'm glad to have you. I get distracted, and that's easy for me, trust me, especially right now. I'm a little loosey brain tonight anyway already, if you haven't noticed. But where are we going? Yes, we are going to wrap up this evening. We'll come back and reevaluate our life right after this, because right now, Great Gig in the Sky, Teal Collins, Pete Floyd, live from the Phoenix Theater. Can't wait till June 18th. We'll wrap it up and do it again together. Maybe I'll get some video involved this time. I would bridge it with the Wizard of Oz, and I would be doing the Dark Side of Oz. So if you know anything about me, you'll appreciate it. And actually, if you don't know stuff about me like that, go onto my YouTube channel, scroll all the way down the bottom and see some of my escapades and things outside of my tiny house. I've been building this channel for quite a while, and I've got about maybe another 3 months of working on this Girl Scout before I can actually be legitimate. There you go. So I appreciate your subscriptions. I appreciate your thumbs up. I appreciate your viewing. You help me a lot just by moving this towards monetization, kids. That's right, monetization. All right, I've talked enough. I want to play this for you. We'll come back and we'll chat a little more, and then we'll wrap it up. Yeah, sit back and watch this. You're going to love this. You'll love this. This is quality. This is quality stuff, and I know you're going to love it.
Why should I be frightened of God? There's no reason for it. Theo Collins.
Looking forward to the return of that show. Looking forward to the return of that show. That'll be Pete Floyd, June 18th at the Phoenix Theater. Be coming back to that at another point with some more stuff. We'll be talking more about that anyways as we move along. Hope you enjoyed that one. I know, wow. It's just, Teal's got such a great voice, and the good news is actually the whole band is coming back in the same configuration, in the same location where we did this show from, which works great because the comfort zone is there. For me, camera angles are important and all that kind of stuff. So, lady, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hello, Sally. I'm so glad you joined us. And Gary's right there. You guys chatting around. I love it. Welcome. You're welcome every single Wednesday here. We just kind of hang out. I'm just kind of wrapping my show. 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock is kind of what I shoot for. That's what I plan for this time. And that's what more can you ask for? I love a good plan when it works out. So yeah, I got a nice, comfy, warm fire here tonight in my library. I want to sit back right now and make up a nice little drunken Sailor Jerry. I need to write that in front of me. I say that, I don't know if it's right. I think Kelly's already gone. Anyway, drunken? No, I'm going to write it down, I swear. I'm so absent-minded sometimes. Oh, God. I guess that's why I have a D.O.P.E. degree. That's a degree of personal experience to you. All right. I'm tired of amusing myself with my silly jokes. I've heard them 1,000 times. I love you dearly for being here with me tonight on Tiny House Live. Having so much fun doing this each week. You're good medicine for me. Once again, I'm hoping I get good news in the coming week here that'll just make me feel better about my timing and being able to do more things on this earth, because right now I'm not really quite sure. But once again, I love you dearly, and where are we going next, Professor? On the way out, I think we're going to walk our way out of here, and wish you well. Darn right I do. Each week I come in, I do this, and I kind of think up ideas all week, and I bring them to you, and it's not a lot planned. It's very improvisational, obviously, and I enjoy bringing it to you like that. And next week I think maybe we'll trip a little bit through the Milky Way. That's what we'll do. We'll continue on into space, further than my inspiration space station, and we'll end up all the way up in outer space. Milky Way, I've been requested to, so we'll see how all that goes. Love that idea, and let me look over here and say goodnight to anybody who's checking on the way out. I love you. Gary, I'll talk to you soon. Bob sat in the Blues Defenders. Oh, but Bob sits in everywhere, man. I could have mentioned. Love Bob McBain. He's not only in working with Levi, he's working with Pete Floyd. If you saw the list of bands Bob McBain plays with, he's amazing. And I need to have Bob and maybe Pamela, Bob and Pamela Joyce, PJ, in here together. I think they'd be a fun little combination to bring into my tiny house. We've talked about it. As soon as the pressures relieve, I'll get more live guests back in here. Until then, you just have to live in my little virtual world, and after all, what are your options? What are your options? I know when I look at television, although everything is on demand, and know that it's wonderful to have you here with me live. I love it when you're here with me live, but you can always go back and catch this show. Soon as I end here in the next couple of minutes, you'll be able to give it 2 minutes, 3 minutes. You can go back and watch this all over. The chat will not be up yet. You'll have to wait 24 hours to get the chat coming in, and that's what I do. I go back and I watch a little bit of this stuff, but I set it aside, go back and check it tomorrow when I can actually read the chats, which tonight I've had a good opportunity, and that's one of the things I love about doing a show myself in here, is that I actually get a chance to kind of hang out and talk with you as well, and that's really, really fun for me. So playing Connect the Dots and bringing music from Sonoma County and Marin County all around the world to you to let you know things are okay. I'll be okay. You're going to be okay? I hope you're going to be okay. On that note, my friends, once again, I love you dearly. Hug each other, treat each other well, do the right thing. And in life, if you do that, as I found recently, by accepting the gifts of others, and it's an amazing, humbling thing. And that being said, I appreciate each and every one of you for what you do for me. I know you sit there and watch this, but you do a lot for me, whether you know it or not. So that's where I'm coming from. I'm going to give you my little tiny house exit where you can look at all my lovely wisteria that is in bloom. It is Japanese wisteria, and it's beautiful during the spring. It only blooms for like 3 weeks, but it's white, not the purple wisteria. And it grows all the way down to the ground. Just an amazing place that I live in here. Pepperland, high in the hills of Petticoat. Good night, Kelly. Good night, girl. Isis, thank you, dear, so much for just being you. And Country Palm. Now, all right, Country. We'll check on each other later. Glenn Goldsmith. Oh, okay. I got the connection now. Thank you. Glenn's one of my favorite people as well. Darn it, man. So many good people coming through here. Love you for joining me. Here, look at my tiny house and have a good evening. The rest of it, and once again, treat each other well, would you? Treat each other well.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into
Tiny House Live.